we don't think we're doing covers. I mean, this is the way we approach music history is completely different than most of other groups who are basically doing covers when they do cover. They do a cover version of some song just because they kind of like it, but in Laibach case it's different. I mean, we already said it at the very beginning that our basic inspiration is not something, we are not aiming for, searching for originality and so on, because we believe that originality is really a kind of, not that it wouldn't exist, but it's a kind of unnecessary concept in a way. People are obsessed by originality, and we don't see the reason what for, because after all, of course everybody is original to a certain extent, but we are not so different from each other. Anyway, and all the great works have always been inspired by other works and so on, and this is the way things are happening. And we are taking most of our inspiration from the history, not only from music but also from films and books and everywhere else. And this is pretty much what we do in music when this, new originals, supposedly cover versions of the old songs. This is simply, these songs are simply a kind of, we are inspired by them, and when we do the so-called cover version, this cover is completely different from the original song. So we get the new original out, and we get this hidden content of the song, something which is there, but you have to dig for it. So we are basically, instead of going and painting if we would be painters, we would, for instance, go out and paint the tree or the cloud and so on. We are not interested in that. We go into the history, and we look for the paintings which already exist, and we let ourselves being inspired by those paintings. This is pretty much the process which we use in the music as well.